Alright guys, we are here with this second video already. As you can see, it was the same as my first one. Today we're going to see, is it worth scrapping aluminum slash metal? This particular video is more based off aluminum because that is what I collected over about the time frame of, say, 2-3 years, maybe around there. This was just an experiment for me. I want to see, hey, I'm gonna take all these radiators home. I'm gonna take these water pumps, alternators that don't have cores, AC compressors that don't have cores, and is it profitable to make money? So we're gonna get straight to it. We're not gonna waste much time. We did go to All American Recycling in Austin, Texas, and I do recommend call, as annoying it is, call these places and see what the prices are for what you can get. Like, I had a majority radiators. I had a good amount. I had about like 35, 36 aluminum wheels, and I had a lot of some AC compressors, a decent amount of AC compressors. So I wanted to know the price difference. I looked at a place in Georgetown, Texas. Then I looked and called in the place in Austin. Massive price difference. I'm super glad I called because I was going to go to the Georgetown one, and it's relatively closer. So very glad I didn't. The price difference was pretty substantial, almost half on some of the stuff. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but from what I list out on this receipt I got, it was about half of per pound on this stuff. So I do recommend doing your due diligence. Call around to see. The drive could be worth it. The drive to Austin was about like 50 minutes, 55 minutes, but to me it was definitely worth it. I saved a lot more money, or I made a lot more money than I would have just spent to gas for my car. So in these next slides you will see there is going to be some clips of the trailer and stuff on my phone, so it is going to be a little different quality, but all right, so here we are. We have all the aluminum on the trailer. Let's see, switch it over. Here we are. A pretty big trailer full of aluminum. Aluminum wheels, aluminum control arms, aluminum water pumps, condensers, evaporators, and radiators. So I will be taking all the plastic off these radiators, and yeah, we're gonna see. There are quite a bit of radiators. I will time myself to see exactly how much I can get off, but yeah, we're gonna find out if scrapping aluminum is worth it. All right, it is chilly here in Texas, but so we got all the scrap loaded up. I didn't get to separate all the radiators. It was a lot more. I was kind of anticipating that it was going to be pretty time consuming, and I was pretty right. Definitely don't have. I think the way to do it for sure is to you have to do it while, like, when you take a small load or something. Take a small load, do it then. It's a lot more time consuming, or a lot less time consuming, like at once. But yeah, so we got the trailer full. Gonna go head there right now and see how it does. See how much clean we got, see how much dirty, all that. Stay tuned. So quick little update kind of on how they're doing it. They took out all the dirty radiators and condensers first, and then after that they did all the clean. They took some of the condensers and stuff that did have like bolts and stuff in there, which I was trying to take those all out, but they took those as clean. So I don't know if they just don't care, or other places might be a little more anal. I did try to take them out to make it clean, but you might not have to. So yeah. Is it worth it at this time in 2025? It is around January when I did it. So is it worth it to save that aluminum, clean that aluminum, and get paid? So let's run down this list. I I can kind of see it's a weird dirty aluminum radiators. So they do classify it as radiators. I went on the scales, they took the radiators out. I went back on the scale, and then I went and they took the clean radiators out. I cleaned a good amount of them. It is very time consuming. So what I was doing, I do work at a small shop. I was able to, my boss let me keep this aluminum. I was just keeping aluminum, that's it. And I do recommend cleaning it before you take it home and put it in your pile of aluminum that you had. That's what I did. I made a huge pile over at my parents' house because I don't have necessarily the land. I live kind of in town, so I just stacked all this aluminum. Sometimes I would clean it. Sometimes I'm like, I'll clean it when the process is ready. Don't wait. Just clean it. Trust me, you're going to appreciate it, because that was me. I didn't clean most of it, and then I spent 2 hours cleaning it, and I did not even probably break the halfway mark. So I lost some money there, but I was kind of on a time crunch, so it is what it is. But I did as much as I could, brought it there. Aluminum radiators, I did have 920 pounds, 34 cents a pound for dirty aluminum radiators. That made me $312. Easily paid for my gas there, just dirty aluminum radiators. 920 pounds. Clean aluminum radiators. Clean here, you got 52 cents a pound. Almost half, not quite, but we did, what is that? What's that math? 22 cents more a pound. I had 780. So about a little under half, right, of clean. And I also did have some intercoolers that were pretty thick, and some intakes and stuff that I did. They were pretty clean. So we got some heavy aluminum in there. Actually, but this is disregard that, because this is radiators. This is just radiators. So clean radiators. We had 780 pounds. We got $405. Now, say, is my time worth that extra $100 and some bucks, or right below $100? Maybe. I mean, if you every time you do it and you just take it and it takes, say, 10 radiators might just take, I think I was timing myself, it was about 2.5 minutes if they went relatively smooth and they weren't too degraded. 2.5 minutes, we're able to get them done. Okay, gotta check battery. So 2.5 minutes each radiator. Say, going fast, you might slow down if you go hiccup. I think it's worth the time to do it. And also I got more. I had about 140 pounds, I think, if that math's right, less of clean radiators, and I got more money. So it could very well be worth it. So next up is starters. Aluminum nose starter. I didn't have as much as I thought I did, but it is what it is. It looks like I had 60 pounds, I believe. Now, they kind of found some after each thing, so it might be a little different. But aluminum starters, I got $25. Not as much as I'd like, honestly, but it is what it is. They didn't have cores. Usually starters have cores, so we got $25. Not hard to throw a starter in the pile, right? Alternators, starters also, were at 43 cents a pound. 43 cents a pound. We had 60 pounds, it looks like. It says 120 and then 60, so it's kind of like, I don't know exactly what that means, but so $25, 43 cents a pound. Then let's go to alternators. I had 217 pounds, and these are 57 cents a pound. So I got $123.69 off alternators, which usually they do have. They usually have cores and stuff. So cool, we got them. These ones that didn't have cores. Aluminum breakage. Now, I don't know if this is just dirty or whatever, but just I believe it is dirty because we're looking at 16 cents a pound. I had 745 pounds of that. I got 119. Aluminum breakage, is it worth it? Kind of, you're lifting heavy stuff, sharp, and maybe not as worth it, but I mean, we got $120 off it. As you guys can tell in the next slides, my trailer was pretty full and pretty heavy. My car definitely felt it. That's aluminum breakage. So auto parts, as in AC compressors, it looks like I had 987 pounds, and those are 32 cents a pound. We got a total of $315.84. So really not that bad. 1,000 pounds of all the compressors, I got 300 and some bucks. So I had one aluminum radiator that was dirty. It looks like they made a miss. They added another line here. I got $5 more, right? So the total of aluminum dirty radiators was probably $317. I did have a brass radiator apparently, and it was 12 pounds, $2.15 a pound. I like those. I got $25.80 for one radiator, one brass radiator. Go out, find those brass radiators that nobody wants. Don't steal them, and that's it. Aluminum cast, I had 73 pounds at 56 cents a pound. We got $40.88. Looks like they missed a AC compressor. I got $3 more off that one. 6063 dirty aluminum. I don't know what that is, to be honest, but we got $4 off it, and it's 63 cents a pound at that moment. Some aluminum breakage. Here's a good one. Aluminum wheels. I had 560 pounds of aluminum wheels at 77 cents a pound. We got $431. I definitely did like that. Now it seems like the maybe aluminum breakage was my clean aluminum, maybe. Really not that much. I was kind of expecting a thing of clean aluminum, because some of it is clean, but it could be just classified as breakage. Aluminum wheels, we got $431. Pretty awesome. Now that is kind of a lot of aluminum wheels to acquire, so they were just ones that customers wreck stuff, or I had a bunch of Miata wheels and wheels that are just going to get trashed. We threw them in there. We don't need them. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to sell them. I made more money just scrapping them. Then I had one chrome wheel that you get 65 cents a pound, and I got $20 off it because it was 31 pounds. It's a Cadillac wheel. It was heavy and very broken. So total for that, collecting for 2 to 3 years, I don't know exactly, roughly, and driving down there, we got $1,834.65. My recap of it: was it worth it? It's borderline worth it. It is nice to get an extra almost $2,000 in the pocket, but I think if you live, so I was driving about 15 minutes to my parents' house to drop the stuff off, and they let me store it there. So if you have your own land, you're able to store it to keep the parents happy, so it does not like an eyesore. Keep the wife happy, so it's not an eyesore. I think it could be worth it if you're just at home. You don't have to drive, because I was having to drive and basically bring the aluminum there and bring the stuff there. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal. It is an extra $2,000 for the year, which is substantial to some people. That's about a decent tax return. Sorry, that is a decent tax return, and yeah, there it is. Is it worth it to scrap aluminum? Yes and no. If you're able to store it at your house, if the drive's not too far, yes, it's good to store it there. So yes, it is good to store it. Good to grab it, take it home, stash it away, check it in a year. Now, maybe if we went a year later, it might have been $1,000 or a little less, something like that. I might maybe keep track, but I do not know if I plan on doing it again, just because the place where I store it is maybe not available to do that. So all in all, that's it. That's January 2025 in Austin, Texas. That's what those scrap metal prices. Decent chunk of change for something that was just going to get taken by other people, and that's it. I do try it out, collect it for a year, see if it's worth it, see if it's not a big hassle, and just let's go make some money.